Yeah, finally, man. Got the noise going. Allison,
What is it? Oh, come on. It's Bill's freaking music. Oh, no.
Hey, Alice in Chains.
I know, I love Alice in Chains, dude. You don't like them?
Do you realize that this just ran off the buck?
Who shot the rooster? Yeah.
Never in my hunting career would I have thought that loud, heavy metal music would ruin a hunt for me on a giant, wild Louisiana buck. Because one of my closest spots has one of my biggest bucks named Torn-Ear Buck. He has a Torn-Ear. I named him Torn-Ear. He's about 3/4 of a mile from our lodge, from our camp. And I am about to go in, hunt this deer, because he's been showing up right at dark every night. All right, we're set up in the spot called the Drive-By. I love this stand, and Torn-Ear Buck is really nocturnal, but we just started to get a couple daytime pictures because we have a new feeder we're testing around here called the Daytime Deadfall Feeder. It opens up during the day and it closes at night, and it trains deer to eat during the day. And we got our attractants out, and hopefully he shows up tonight. We got some scent out, some heater hunts, and
Yeah, finally, man. Got the noise going. The stereo's playing loud. Let me go ahead and listen. You know, I grew up in the 60s and 70s and listened to all kinds of rock music. I loved it. And now I'm into like Stain, Alice in Chains, and one of my favorite bands now is Nickelback. Have you guys ever heard this song? Are we having fun? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
it's Torn-Ear Buck right there.
It's over down. Hey, who shot the rooster? Yeah.
What is that? Oh, come on. It's Bill's freaking music. Oh, no. Are you freaking kidding me? My dad is holding a rock concert. I can hear Alice in Chains, Here Comes the Snuff the Rooster, as clear as day. The deer ran off when Bill cranked it up to infinity so he can headbang and do whatever he does. I have a bone to pick with my father because he just ruined a giant mature whitetail hunt that I've been waiting on for years. You know, we're hunting wild Louisiana deer, big bucks, and they come in right at dark. Bam! Alice in Chains hits like we're at Woodstock, 1994. I jumped out of my stand. Hey, you hear that? You hear that?
You know what? Move.
Hey, Alice in Chains.
I know, I love Alice in Chains, dude. You don't like them?
Do you realize that this just ran off the buck? The buck came in, he was in front of the trail camera, and you went,
You can't hear that.
oh!
You know, I used to live in a neighborhood in the city, and I couldn't play my music as loud as I liked. And I don't play it loud all the time. Every now and then I like to let it go. And that's what I was doing tonight. Matthew comes in here blaming me for running off his buck. He's full of it. He chirped.
Dad, I've never seen anything like
The deer didn't run off.
skim milk. Did it run off?
Yeah.
In front of the trail camera, eating the product with my bow drawn. Of course, Big Bill is denying he didn't scare off the deer. I promise you, 3/4 of a mile on the Hunt Stand app, basically from the house, I heard the song, Alice in Chains, and that's what made the deer run off. But of course, Big Bill's denying it. He doesn't think that he scared off my deer.
I mean, but it's my land, my house, my cereal. I ain't cooking that.
I mean, I could cook. We would be cooking backstrap.
Yeah.
Well, let's try this again. It's day. I let a few days go by. We're gonna go right back in that stand. We are up at the drive-by. Well, there's a couple of things I like to have installed in every stand that I have. Is a hunter safety lifeline. That's the thing that I can climb up real quick, and if I fall, you don't fall down. I can't believe it. That is the second buck I've called to the bottom of the stand almost. This ground gunner is unreal. It's Thorn Ear Buck. He's coming to the base of our tree. You want him? He's right here. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is Thorn Ear, baby. Right here is what his mark has been all season. The Thorn Ear buck. He's a big 9. Cool. And the equipment, all the attractants we use, everything came together. Even the calls work tonight.
Sound like you gotta go to the bathroom.
This is the deer you ran off with your music.
Oh, okay. Let's go. We're going outside.
All right. You don't want to hear the story? Okay, cool. Grandkids always trump the kids. Unbelievable story that I will never forget. And that's kind of, I think, how God does these things. I was down and out, and my dad ruined the hunt by jamming the heavy metal music.
Who shot the rooster? Yeah.
Long live Alice in Chains. But you got to go through some lows to know what highs are. And I'm truly having a high moment of holding this giant buck that, was literally called in to the base of my stand. I never had a deer that close to my ladder stand in my life. So just having that encounter and him almost leaving, but I got him, those ups and downs are what this life is about, okay? So don't worry about the down moments in your life, because you can know that you can rebound quick. Everything's temporary on this earth, okay? Don't treat everything so seriously. You know, for instance, if it's raining outside and you're all sad because you can't go outside and shoot your bow, well, the rain's gonna end. And by the way, you can actually shoot your bow inside, just get an AccuBow. There's a virtual archery answer for your problem there. Or if it's too cold and you can't shoot your bow, play inside. There's always an up and a down. Or if somebody drives by you while you're hunting because they don't know you're hunting there, well, there's an answer for that too. You know, Hunt Stand Out. You can literally on your phone, your friends in your hunting club can know where you're hunting because there's a friend locator. So these ups and downs in life are meant to be. And don't get discouraged because everything's temporary. Go through the hard moments, but know they're gonna end and you get the happy moments. So that's it. We rocking out, literally. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Who shot the
We got hunters sitting in the back of American-made trucks, bragging about American-made bucks, sipping on American-made beer, bragging about American-made deer, but he's wearing a foreign hat on his forehead.
I love America.
No, you don't. We got a problem, America. We got American hunters, American fishermen wearing foreign-made hats on their foreheads. Nearly all outdoor branded hats are made overseas. And if you're chasing American-made bucks, American-made ducks, and American-made bass, you need to be wearing a hat that's made in America. This is Buck Feather.